I want to bring you now an update to the breaking news out of Florida State University in Tallahassee. 4 people have been hospitalized there after the school reported an active shooting on campus. An alert from FSU said police are on the scene or on their way there. NBC's George Solis joins me now from Miami. Jim Kavanaugh is also with me. He's a former ATF special agent in charge and MSNBC law enforcement analyst. George, I want to go first to you. What are we seeing here? What do we know about what's happening on the ground?
Yeah, this is a fast-moving situation from what we can tell right now. FSU Alerts is putting out bulletins and alerts. They just posted one a few seconds ago saying this is an emergency message for Florida State University Tallahassee campus. Continue to shelter in place. Police have responded to an active shooter call at the student union. Stay alert for more information. This follows an earlier alert that they sent out about half an hour ago saying that an active shooter had been reported in that same area, saying that police are on the scene or have been on their way. Now we're starting to see some videos filter in through social media of people appearing to shelter in place in that large police presence. We just heard back from Leon County Schools, which is a school district around the campus, saying there is a lockdown in place as well. And as you mentioned, officials starting to report some hospitalizations. About 4 is what we're hearing. Again, these numbers tend to be fluid. They tend to change during these types of incidents. So we're obviously going to stay very close on that reporting at the moment. But again, these alerts are starting to go out pretty frequently about this ongoing situation on the campus there. Again, officials telling us that they have sent not only law enforcement, but there's a fire presence there as well. Again, fast moving, a lot of rapid developments here, and we're staying on top of all of it.
George, thank you. Please keep us posted as we get more details. But Jim, as much as this is coming together in real time, we know there's a shelter in place on campus. What are the conversations that law enforcement officials are having? What are they asking students to do right now? Because unfortunately, this is a scenario that is all too familiar and that these campuses prepare for.
Right, Allie, exactly. And law enforcement wants the people to go back to their training, all the students and the faculty on the campus. This is reported in the Student Union building, which is a large building there, and a lot of rooms, a lot of places that the shooter can go. But people have to remember, if you can get out, you get out. That's the first thing, you flee. If not, you hide, you barricade, and you be quiet, and don't let the shooter find you. These things are usually over quickly, and so you hide. If you have no other choice to fight for your life, then you have to fight. But remember, they're usually over quickly. The police now are there, and you can work as a team with even the students that are, in danger. The police have 3 tasks. They have to locate the killer or shooter, isolate them, and evacuate the students and faculty. So that's their task. And their first major task is to locate him. So if he's in there quietly, he's not shooting or something, if he's skulking around, stalking around, students need to be quiet, just hang tight. If you can give the location to the 911 dispatcher for the police to locate the shooter, that's what you want to do. And you don't want to come out of your room or your classroom or your office if somebody just tells you to. It could be the shooter. So you got to make sure it's the police. You should have, police radios, multiple voices. You can, call 911 if you're not sure. Just don't open the door and just stay. And it'll usually ends pretty quickly. So just be tough, hang tight, listen for police commands.
All really important guidance. George, I want to go back to you because you've got some new updates from the hospital.
Yeah, we're hearing also from the Florida Department of Law Enforcement agency that they're saying that they're actively involved with the incident at FSU campus. We are starting to hear some reports from the Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare System there that the situation is rapidly changing, which at this point could indicate, obviously, that the number of patients that they might be seeing could be increasing. Again, this is all just very fluid, and so we're going to keep a very close watch on this. Some of the language that they're using is that they may not be able to confirm the number of patients that are going to be at the hospital there. So again, read into that what you will, but when you have a situation like this where you have at least 4 that are hospitalized, it could be very telling of a situation that is rapidly evolving there. And then you have a number of other agencies that are starting to respond to the scene there. Again, the last one that we've seen is FDLE. So again, this tells you just how this might be growing in scope there as this investigation continues to unfold.
George Solis, Jim Kavanaugh, thank you for your reporting. We ourselves are making calls, trying to get more information here about the active shooter at FSU's campus in Tallahassee.